Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I'm your host, The Cloudy Crow, and today we'll be doing another viewer-suggested anime. This one is going to be Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan, and I don't really have much to say on it, because I don't know too much about this anime. All I know is you guys suggested it, but one thing I do want to mention is right now, I'm trying to knock out as many suggestions as possible. I believe we have like 6 or 7 more on the list, so I'm trying to zoom through those. And the reason why I want to get through those as quickly as possible is because I have a really big announcement that I want to make the 2nd of September. I've been working on these things for so long, and I'm finally getting them put into action, and it has to do with viewer suggested anime, so I want to get through the ones I have now so that we can move on to the next step after this. So we're currently in season 0. Every anime we've reacted to before this and the ones we're going to react to up until the end of this season are included in season 0. So even Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is going to be included. You guys will see what I mean once we get there. But anyways, we're going to get into the viewer suggested spinner to figure out not what we're going to react to next, because that's going to be erased, but after that we have to figure out what we're going to react to. So let's get right over to the spinner, shall we? Alright, so here we are with our viewer suggested spinner, and as you guys can see on the right side, we have all of our anime listed that could be our potential candidates for the next reaction video. It is going to be between Hinamatsuri, JoJo's, Gangsta, Hajime no Ippo, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Mahoka Coco, Elfen Lied, and SAO Alicization. Some have a bigger chance than others, but there's still a chance. We can still get JoJo's, we can still get Elfen Lied, so let's see where it lands on this time. Alright, okay. Oh no! Ooh, I know you JoJo fans out there are heated right now, but it looks like our next anime is going to be Gangsta. That looks like that is going to be the next anime after Erase that we'll react to. But without any further ado, let's get right into Nura of the Yokai Clan. Alright, so this is the point in the video where you guys will be grabbing your source videos. If you do not have one already, have no fear. I will have one linked in the description for you. So all you gotta do is click the link, bring up the video. Also, I will try to have the mega link available as well. So like as soon as this drops, the mega link should be ready so that you can get the full reaction, everything together without filters if you'd like that instead. But if you'd like to follow along, this would be the time to do so. So we will be starting this in, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we are. Alright. Wow. For me, number one, I'm a big, fan of yokai. Like, in my Japanese class, I think one of the most interesting parts were, well, number one, it was the stories that my Japanese teacher would tell us. Number 2 would be the food. But anyways, out of those stories, there were a couple yokai stories, and it's actually really interesting, because when you first find out about yokai, you think of them as like demons, but they're actually, you know, there's some that are bad, there's some that are good, they all do different things, so I think that's interesting. But let me listen to this opening. Alright, quiet down, you guys have been talking this whole time. It's time for me to get to this opening. And crank it up a bit too. Ooh. Okay. I also noticed that it's kind of a mix between, like, an average school kid and also these, like, it seems like rural Japan? Like, people living in the forest and stuff? Okay. I like it. This is like... I was gonna say it. This opening is kind of like... I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's underrated, because I've never heard this opening before. And I used to do those, like, guess the opening quizzes, like, all the time when I was younger. But I've never heard this one, and that was actually pretty good. But it also does sound like a lot of other openings, so I feel like if they did add it, it'd be a bit confusing. Like, you can mix it up with so many other series. Hmm. Blood of the Supreme Commander. What does that mean? Oh? Okay, so is this our main character? Hmm. Wait, who pulled out the sword? The guy with the hair or... Oh, I think we found our answer. He's trying to go for his head. Dang, and he's not even flinching. What? Ooh, okay, he was able to block it though. The third commander. Hmm. What is going on? That hair. That hair is badass. Hmm. Dang, man. They really know how to make this guy seem like a threat. Like they had the lightning in the background too, just to emphasize how intimidating he is. Alright. So we're in the day right now. And we're surrounded with yokai. Oh my gosh. Hmm. So was that the guy's other form? Rikuo! Wow, she looks awesome. Her hair, her eyes. So I'm guessing this is that guy we saw earlier. His day form. When he's not a yokai. He kinda has the best of both worlds. So can everybody see these yokai or can only he see them? Because I believe like generally yokai just... They're known to be like kinda invisible, right? They only appear when they want you to see them. And that's the guy that I think he was fighting. They could be two completely different people, but... Mm-hmm. Ooh, she's got his back. Who is this guy? Yuki. Dang, his head is long. Oh my gosh. He's a literal 5-head. That man has to have like at least 600 IQ and all that dome he's got there. Dang, he's gone. Alright, so this is his school. Okay, so it is kind of a mix of like, he has his normal life here in the day and his nightlife at home with the yokai. What? Oh snap! There's no way I'm mistaking that hair. Did she sneak into school or does she go with him? Alright, this guy's trying to go on a yokai hunt. Ooh, this guy has some experience with them. Dang, he's sweating bullets! Oh, wait. Is he involved in that situation? Like, does he know what happened? Or is he just nervous around her? I don't know. She seems pretty confident. I have a bad feeling she just might find out. I'm guessing the first thing they did was went to that abandoned building. Cause we saw that girl with the blue hair walk behind him earlier. They gotta be up to something. I guess it wasn't her. It looked just like her though. Alright, and she's out of here. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have a neck! I just realized. I think we're getting into something. He wants to live as a normal human. So this has to be that guy that we saw in the beginning that was sword fighting. Because the other guy he was fighting brought up that he has these two different forms and he doesn't know anything about the other form, I believe. And while he was in that other form, he said he wanted to become the third commander. But in this form, he's like, no, I'm not about that life. I want to live a normal human life. So, this is interesting. He's kind of at odds with himself. Oh my gosh, she keeps saying it so confidently, like, I don't know. How can you be so confident that you have to repeat it like 5 times? She's gonna be the first one spooked. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to go anywhere near this place. Holy. You don't know, there could be like a homeless crazy person living in here. Or like a cult in here. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I knew it! She was the first one spooked. Oh man. I think she was just putting up a front to show, like, I'm not scared. When really she's deathly afraid of, like, yokai and stuff. Wait, can they see her though? He can. But he just kept moving. And there's more. What? Can they really not see them? But that other guy said he did see one. So I wonder what the rule is. I don't know, you're acting pretty shady, buddy. Oh no! Did he close that on her? Oh my gosh. The question is, who is she reaching for though? Was she trying to grab the kid or like get the kids he was talking to? I'm guessing they can see them. Since since he's trying so hard to hide them. What? Dang, man, they have him running laps just to take care of them. Man, I guess there's nothing here. Dang it. Oh no. That does not look good. Oh man, something big's gonna happen. I got a bad feeling about this. The last room. He knows this place is dangerous. Oh! Ah! What? Wait, did they see it? Oh, they did! Oh my gosh! That thing is horrifying! Did he transform in front of her? Oh, and the boys came through! But he told them not to come through! Oh, but the other one told them not to come through. The day form. Wait, what? So he swapped back? Maybe he was about to transform, but I don't know, dude. I'm so confused. What? How did he transform back so quickly? Supreme Commander. Is that the dude with the big head? It is. Dude, look at the variety between these guys. That guy's head's a literal rice ball, And then there's a giant floating demon mask in the background. One time 4 years ago. And he knows he was there. Hmm. Hmm. Are his eyebrows ingrained into his head? Like, what are those, like, skin brows? Like, what was that? Ooh? Freeze to death? Dang! Oh my gosh! These yokai are awesome! Saving you! I really like her. She looks cool as heck, man. And she passed out. She didn't see any of it. Oh man, that's so bad. That's good for him, but it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. Wait a second. So it was her! Oh, and the guy too! Oh my gosh, I saw the dude walking next to her, and I thought it was the yokai guy. With the skulls, like the skull necklace. I thought it was him, but I was thinking like, nah, he doesn't look that similar. But now it makes sense. They have disguises. And her eye color changed. But how long will that last? Dang, they dipped. Ah, this is why this is so weird. Cause she saw the demons, or the yokai firsthand, but she passed out. And so now that she's awake, she, I think she might remember, but she may think it's a dream. Or it was a dream. But dang. Rikuo? Or Rico? Is it Rikou or Rikuo? He's kind of balling right now, though. She's so cool, man. Rikuo, okay. Alright. Ooh. That music. This guy seems like bad news. Like, he wants to become the commander too, right? And that's why they were fighting? Hmm. I see. Interesting. Alright, well, I really like this anime. After watching it, at first I was kind of confused. I was interested because it's about yokai and I love yokai stories, but I was kind of confused as to what was going on. So we saw that first fight where it was him in his knight form, his demon or his yokai form, against that other yokai, and both of them were fighting over becoming the supreme commander in the future. And I think that's the event that happened 4 years ago, when they said he's only shown his form once, and I think that was that moment. So up until now, I guess he's never shown anyone that form again. That guy remembers, and that's why he said what he said about like the whip and fear and all of that. I still don't quite understand what he meant by that. Is he saying that like we will know true fear once he brings out his whip, or he will be afraid once he brings out that whip? I don't know, like the way he worded it was kind of weird, or maybe it was the subtitles, but I don't know. And then we also had him explain in his human form that he doesn't want to become the supreme commander. He just wants to live a normal human life. He doesn't remember that event that happened all those years ago, but he just wants to live like a normal human being. And the demon side of him, the yokai side of him, wants to become a supreme commander. So the question is, which one's gonna prevail? And is that yokai form gonna come out again? Like, it's so weird because they're almost two completely different people, but they're bound to the same body. So whatever one side does, the other one is dragged along with it, whether it's the human making the decisions or the yokai version making the decisions. Also, we got to see him and his friends. They went on this little yokai hunt inside of this abandoned building. There were a bunch of yokai. He tried his best to hide all of them so that they wouldn't see him. But then there was one last yokai that came through, and this one was vicious. This one was out for blood. So it started chasing them, and then just when he kind of put their backs against the wall, like two of them seemed to have gotten away. But once they put Rikuo and the girl, their backs were against the wall, he was just about to go into his yokai form. We saw his hair change white, it started growing, but then his bodyguards jumped into the situation, saved the day. And I'm still a bit confused on why he went back, because he was obviously transforming, and when they came in, did he consciously make himself transform? Like, did he know that something bad was about to happen, and so the yokai side inside of him was like, alright, time for me to take over? And then once they came in, he was like, alright, I guess I don't need to anymore, and then went back? Like, is his yokai form in charge of releasing itself? Or does it just happen when he's in dangerous situations? And if it only happens in dangerous situations, then why did it revert back? That's what I'm, like, that's what I'm trying to understand. But outside of that, we pretty much got through everything. I mean, that was a pretty straightforward summary. I really like this anime. This is an anime that I definitely wish I could have heard about when I was in my little Netflix binging stage, where I was literally just looking for anime, binging through them, and then looking for the next one. This would have been the perfect one to add to that list. So I wish I could have gotten to it sooner, but hey, there's always time for anime. There's always time for anime, so I mean, now is not that bad. I'm enjoying it. And if you guys enjoyed as well, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe for more Slice Shonen content. But with that out of the way, I'm going to head out, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.